Don't touch my fit, I'm way too clean. Chrome on my teeth and my whip on lean. Go dumb, go wild.
This is how to make a beat. There's a system I built when it comes to making beats. It's this system right here. Just make sure I'm recording. Okay. This is the little diagram I have right here. You got your foundation, your support, your flavor, and your finish. Your foundation, actually, let's just scroll to the bottom right here, and I'm just going to read them off the way I typed it. Your foundation, that's your bass, the drums, the tempo, the key, the main loop or melody. It's where you lock the vibe in. You know what I mean? Support, it's the reinforcement, the bass lines, the counter melodies, the chords, the extra percussion, stuff that fills the space and supports the main idea. Flavor, the personality layer, effects, vocal chops, switch ups, ear candy, automation is what gives your beat an identity. Then you got the finish, which is like polishing the beat up, arranging, mixing, mastering, maybe adding some transitions or some tweaks. And basically, this is what I use to make my beats. You know, people have always liked the way I produce. This is the way I mentally think about it. So let's look at foundation. Switch to the screen. Our foundation was this chord right here. So your pattern one is always going to be your your starter. It's the foundation on which you built your house. You know what I mean? It's the thing that the rest of the beat needs to ride on. And if you want to know how I actually made it from scratch, if you go to here and click this little wrench, there's a little option that says generate chord progression. And this is the progression it spawned up for me. And so, yeah, so that's our foundation. The foundation is, again, everything you built your beat upon. It's the thing that is going to be most noticeable when it comes to your beat. So like I'm trying to think of like some examples. I'm in love with the shape of you. That little bell sound, that's the foundation of like shape of you, or the piano in Polo G type beats, or the synth in an Osama song type beat. That's the foundation, again, metaphorically, on which this whole house is built. So now we're going to go into support. So I wanted a synth, or not a synth, but I wanted like a lead to complement what I did on the strings. And so I came up with this. And if you don't know if you click this little music note right here and click Snap PR Notes to Scale, if you don't know music theory or chord progressions, that option will help you get into like how to layer chords and what keys make the right sounds, and like it's like training wheels. Eventually you want to take those training wheels off, but if you don't know how to make beats at all, you could use this. And so that's our support. And when you put, I want to make sure I get the right. And so watch, when you just play the foundation, it just, it sounds good, but it's missing something. It's missing something that it's missing. I almost said flavor, but you're not adding the flavor yet. You're adding your support. It complements each other. Good support complements the foundation. And so this is why I added that lead, because when you put those two together, it sounds like this. And yeah, like I said, the I don't know if it's gonna show on the. Anyways, your support is supposed to match your foundation. It's supposed to sound good, and it's supposed to complement the style of the. Sorry, my phone keeps vibrating. It's supposed to complement the style of the foundation. Now we're gonna get to the flavor. And like I said on the document, the flavor could be anything from the effects, the vocal chops, the switch ups, everything. All these examples I give, those are just examples. But it's these first sentences, these first few words that describe what each function does. And for me, the flavor is the bass. So let's go back to FL Studio. And I needed a really rockin' bass to go with this beat. And this is where it gets that flavor, you know what I mean? Like that added hidden sound that if you don't really notice it, like it's gonna miss you, but you hear it eventually, and then you're just like, dude, you gotta tell me how to make this. So here's the bass I put. So that was a string, but that was going to be the next thing I talk about. It's again the counter melodies and the the counter stuff. See, when you put it together with the foundation and the support, it makes this nice cohesive unit. And before I messed up, we got our bass. Real simple. Nothing too difficult. That way, when you put all these together, it sounds like this. And so now this one doesn't really need explaining, but we're just going to explain it anyway. It's the finish. All you're doing is finishing up the beat. That's all this means. All this means is finishing up the beat. And so the way we're going to finish up the beat is by doing the drums, the snares, and the hi-hat. So let's see where to put it right here. Yeah, the snares. So we got the snare. Let's build it up with the kick. And I believe it's the hi-hats. Have that good rhythm in there. It's gotta be on rhythm. And that way, when you put all that together, when you listen to this diagram, you get your foundation built, you put your support on it, you add a little bit of flavor, and you finish it up. Congratulations. Because you just made a beat. If you like this tutorial, make sure to like, sub, follow, hit up all my links, tap in, because we got some juicy stuff planned up for the future and I want y'all to be part of it, man. So sub up, follow, like, comment, do the thing, you know what I mean? This has been your boy Oshaun Wayve, and I'm out. Peace.